Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to try out making my own liquid highlighter. It's basically just like powdered highlighter, loose pigments, aloe vera, and some primer. Some people use glycerin, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use what I have. And that's basically what we're gonna be doing today. It's gonna be a super short video, and I'm just going to be trying to DIY this and see if it works out. And if it doesn't, then I don't really blame anyone because I'm not really following anyone's recipe. I'm just kind of like doing my own thing. But anyways, yeah, let's get right into that. Okay, so this is basically what I have. I have aloe vera, I have some primer. I actually really don't like this primer, but since it's kind of more of a, it says strobing, so maybe it would work really well for a highlight, making something into a liquid highlighter. I just have this Wet n Wild highlighter. It's actually in Precious Petals. It's one of my favorite highlighters, but I think I need to get a new one because it's really busted up. So I don't mind sparing a little bit, especially since they're really cheap. And then I have these Wet n Wild loose pigments that I just got today, and we're going to be using those. I have them in the shades Mary and Carol. I'm using this teaspoon. So yeah, first I'm going to go ahead and scrape some of this highlighter into the container I have. Alright, I think that's enough. So yeah, I have about that much in. I'd go ahead and say that's about a teaspoon. And I'm just gonna crush all of it up before I add anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up so that just in case we spill any, it just spills right back into here and we can pour it back in. I'm gonna dump it into a little teaspoon. So I measured it out and it's just slightly less than a teaspoon of the highlighter, and I'm just gonna put that back in. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some loose pigments. This one is white, and then I got the gold one because I want it to have a little bit of gold hue. So I'm only going to take half a teaspoon of the white one and dump it in there. And same with the gold. I think I'm going to do a little bit less, like, oh. So that's a little bit less than half a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna mix all of this up. And I also want to point out that this should work with any color, so like no matter what shade you are. There was a deeper shade of the Wet n Wild pigments, so you could definitely use that and then use your own highlighters that work really well for you, and then obviously go lighter than this if you need it to be lighter. So if this ends up working, you can just use like the colors you know work best for you. So now I'm not going to measure the primer. I'm just going to squirt like a little bit in. Like, you probably don't want too much, just a couple squirts like that. And here's the aloe vera I'm using just because this is what I have on hand. And I'm going to start out with a teaspoon of this. And it looks like I do need to add a little bit more. It's just kind of dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna do another teaspoon. I wish I had a cuter container to put this in, but I don't have any on hand right now, so this little tiny Tupperware thing I have is like gonna have to do. I want to add just a little bit extra primer to thin it out a little bit more. This is a pretty thin primer, so just gonna do a few squirts, just like that. Alright, so that's actually pretty jelly-like. Alright, so that should pretty much be all we have to do for the mixture. Now we're just going to test it out on our face. Here we go. I will say it smells really good because of the aloe, so I'm kind of excited. It might be too dark for me, actually. Here we go. I might have put too much on. So my finger's not really working out too well. Might work better for like my nose and everything. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a sponge. That's actually really, really pretty. It's like clinging to a few places, weirdly. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like clinging to a few places. Okay guys, so that's actually pretty much it for me. Yeah, I actually think that this is really nice. I feel like I want to use it a lot more, and I want to test those pigments out. But like I said, the Precious Petals highlighter is one of my favorites, so I'm not surprised that it's really good. I'm definitely going to let you know how it dries down and how it wears throughout the day, so I'm going to leave a little note in the description whenever I can about like how it wears and how it looks in like an hour or two. And yeah, I just like, this is really pretty, really, really pretty. So I really enjoyed that. It was really fun. Now I just need to go to like Daiso or something and get something a little bit cuter to put this in, because this container is not cute. Alright, so I need to go to Daiso anyways because I'm planning on doing a few Daiso hauls. So if you're interested in that, just stick around and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Yeah, that's it for me. Sorry I didn't do have my eyes done or anything, but I'm about to film another video after this, so I needed my eyes clear for that. But yeah, anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Thanks for even clicking on the video. Have a great day, and bye.